If these two like to get involved in the presentation. Now we have a little treat for them, a couple of cartons of milk. So Juma is a 9-year-old Sumatran tiger. Nika over here is a 6-year-old Bengal tiger. So they're a different subspecies or a different age. This is one of the benefits of us working hands-on with these cats, is that we can help them form and maintain relationships amongst themselves. So it's definitely, rather than being solitary their whole lives in captivity, we find by working with them closely, we can give them a lot more variety and a lot more enrichment throughout the course of their day. So with this milk, we can sort of show you some of their natural behaviours. We'll just talk about it as we go, explain what they utilise them for. A lot of them are pretty cute, so I hope you enjoy seeing them. But the first one is what we call a sit-up. So we're pretty inventive with our names. They sit up on their hinds and they make themselves taller. So tigers in the wild, as I said, are solitary, so they have their own areas that they patrol and scent and mark so other tigers know it belongs to them. Now if a tiger came along and wanted to pick up a smell of an overhanging branch that's maybe been sprayed by another cat, then they'll sit up in this behaviour to try and get their nose and mouth closer to that scent. So not only do they have a very keen sense of smell, all cats have a sensory organ in the roof of their mouth called a Jacobson's organ, and they'll suck in that scent, put a bit of saliva in it, suck it in, and that'll let them know whether it's a male in the area, a female, whether she's in season, whether the male's dominant. So it's thought to be a great way for these animals to communicate with one another, either to find each other or to avoid confrontations amongst themselves. Now you can see they also have that nice white underbelly, so all tigers are white underneath. You often find if it's really hot they'll lay there with their legs flaying up in the air and their bellies exposed. The fur there's a little bit lighter and thinner so the breeze can get through to their skin and help try and cool them down. Now being that we are so hands-on with our cats, we also condition them to a lot of medical practices. We want to ensure that we can alleviate any stress that we need to put them under, say to check them over, to weigh them, or take their temperature, or draw blood from the cats, check them over, their ears, their mouth, their teeth. So you can see there the guys are quite comfortable lifting up their lips and checking out those big canine teeth. So they have all their weapons, they've got their claws as well. Some places around the world will remove this to work closely with their animals. We can't stress enough that we really work on our relationship. It's really what allows us to do this. We've been around them since they were 3 weeks of age. We've formed excellent bonds with the cats, and as long as we don't do anything to ruin that relationship and we keep that trust and that respect of the animals, we work with them their whole lives. So right to the late teens to early 20s that tigers live to in captivity, we keep this close contact and interaction with them. So as we can check out their teeth, as I mentioned before, we can draw blood from them. We did that earlier today with one of our tigers. Casey's just going to show you sort of how we do it. We're not going to take blood right now, but they have a very thick vein that runs down the inner part of their back thigh. So if we wanted to draw blood from her right now, I just go over there with a needle, put it into that vein, and I could take blood from her while she's wide awake. So we don't have to anaesthetise them at all. It's very stressful and very dangerous to sedate any animal. So it's just something that we condition them to from when they're very, very young, so they're used to that sensation. So when we need to do any health checks to see what's happening on the inside, we don't have to, as I said, knock them out or put them under any unnecessary